Hey, what is up, guys? MerganMan4 here, and today I just want to give a brief little update regarding the title sequences and kind of what you can expect in the coming months from them. Mainly, the main thing is, I'll just get right into it. I recently graduated from college. I got my degree in film and television, and I'm starting to get some jobs out in the working world. So, things are starting to get a bit more busy for me. I'm not having quite as much free time or flexibility to be able to be working on the title sequences. I've been trying to do as much as I can in advance to try and be as consistent as possible, but sometimes because I'll often be on set for days in a row, that's just not going to be possible. So, in the coming months, and probably even beyond that as well, you're probably going to be seeing gaps of a few days where nothing's going to go up on the channel. I'm going to try to be as consistent as I can, but there are just some times where that's not going to be possible, where the schedule just doesn't work out for me to be able to do that. Because the thing with film is it's inconsistent. It's not like your usual, 9 to 5 job where you can predict exactly when you're going to be busy. Um, it varies every single time. So I'll just be trying my best to do it when I can, but just be aware that sometimes it's just not going to be able to happen. So there are going to be some gaps of a few days, maybe like 3, 4, 5 days where I won't be able to upload anything. So just be aware of that. Um, Another thing is, as I'm sure many of you are aware, I have just been receiving so many requests. They just keep pouring in, and like pretty much every single new request video I upload, I get even more requests, and it's just been exponentially growing. And it's really gotten to the point where it's starting to get a little bit out of control. And especially with me getting busier, I I just can't really keep up with it at all. Already by this point, um, I've got over 100 on my backlog to get through, and that's going to take me at least a few months to get through. I don't want to stop taking requests completely, but starting now, I am going to take a break from accepting new requests. So if you've already requested something and I've already replied to you, that's still good. That's still on the list. Still going to happen. Um, but starting now, I don't know exactly how long. I'm going to say maybe a month for now, just to help me catch up a bit. I'm not going to be accepting any new requests. So I'll do an update video when I'm ready to start accepting new requests again. But as it currently stands, whatever's on the list now, I'm just going to focus on that. So the final thing I want to kind of discuss is I have been thinking for a little while now of creating a couple of tiers of requests, so to speak. Basically, there would be your standard free version, mostly what I've been doing, with a couple of restrictions, but that way you're still able to get your title sequence for free. Um, but there would also be a paid version as well that would give you a couple of advantages, a couple of perks, that would give you a bit more flexibility with the requests. I'm not entirely sure what the specifics would that be, but it's an option I'm looking into. One, to kind of help control the requests a little bit more so that I'm not getting quite as swamped, but also two, so that there is an option, if you're able to or willing to be able to actually financially support me, because I've mentioned before, I do all these title sequences on my own in my free time. This isn't my job or anything. I don't get paid for this. It's basically just a hobby. And with the amount of stuff that has been requested, I mean, I I'll be spending so much time on these. So if there's a paid option, if people are willing and able, um, then that would be a little bit nice to have that time compensated, and it would also kind of help me to justify spending as much time on these as I do, because as it currently is, obviously if I'm spending all my time on these, I don't have any time to do anything else, and I'm not getting paid for them again. So it would be good for me, and it would also give perks to any of you guys who would be willing to pay. It wouldn't be a big price; it'd be fairly small. But I don't know what the specifics would be. It's something. It's just something I'm looking into in the preliminary stages right now. I'll probably announce whatever the specific details would be um, when I start accepting requests again. But again, don't feel any obligation. The free option will still be there. It will just have a couple of limitations to it, just to help ease with the number of requests and help me to not be quite so overwhelmed with all of it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to put this update out there so that you guys are kind of aware of that and where I'm at right now. Once again, everything that has already been requested up to this point, anything I've already replied to, is still happening exactly as it is. That's not going to be affected by any changes I implement in the future. Um, but yeah, so thank you guys so much for all your support. It means so much to me, and I'm excited to continue doing the title sequences, and I hope you enjoy the work that I have for you guys in the future. So, thank you guys, and Murgaman for over and out, and I'll see you guys later.